Okay guys, so now we are going to talk about the section 5.2, exponential function. You need to know what is an exponential function. An exponential function looks like f of x equal a to the x, where a is the base and a has to be greater than 0. Okay, so a is the base and a has to be greater than 0. To solve an exponential equation, so to graph an exponential function, I would like to tell you that you take your calculator, you plug that inside your calculator, and you will have this exponential function. No matter what is the base, I would just tell you that e right here is a base, okay? But we'll go back to that later. Now, if I want to solve an exponential equation, what I'm looking for is to have the same base both sides, because when I have the same base, both sides of my equation, both sides of my equation, well, I can have x equal y, okay? X equal y. So, when I look at the example number 3, I can clearly see that I don't have the same base. So I need to work out both base. And I can see that there are multiple of 5. I can see that 25 is 5 square and 125 is 5 cube. Now, when you are doing this problem, there is some rule of exponent you need to remember. A to the n to the m equal a to the n multiplied by m. I want to start right away to give you some of them that you will use along this section. A to the n times a to the m equal a to the n plus m. Another one would be a to the negative n equal 1 over a to the n. Okay, therefore a to the n equal 1 over a to the negative n. All right, so this is the reason why when you're looking at right here, you end up to have 5 squared to the x plus 1. You are multiplying 2 times x plus 1. This is why you get x plus 2. And now, therefore, you can equal both exponent and find the value of x. Okay? All right, let's continue. Graph 2 to the x. Graph the function 2 to the 4, 2 times 4 to the negative x plus 1 minus 3. To graph this function, you take your calculator and you will be able to have the representation of this function. Now, like I told you, e is also in a base, and e is approximately equal to 2.718. So you can also use your calculator to graph these functions. So let's try to solve the example number 4. On this example number 4, what do we have? We have 5 squared to the x equal 5 cube, right? Because we've seen that already. And so now we end up to have 2 times x. I have to multiply the exponent. I have to multiply the exponent together based on the rule of exponent a to the n to the m equal a to the n multiplied by m equal 5 cube. And now I can just equal the exponent. So 2x equal 3. So x equal 3 divided by 2. Example number 5. 81. Most of the time, most of the time are thinking about 9 by 9. And then they realize that 9 is a 3 square multiplied by 3 square. Based on my rule of exponent a to the n multiplied by a to the m, I'm supposed to add the exponent, or add to the exponent. So I end up to have right here 3 to the 2 plus 2, which is 3 to the 4. Now, 1/3, it's 3 to the negative 1. Remember, a to the negative n equal 1 over a to the n. So now I end up to have 3 to the negative 1 to the x, which is 3 to the negative x, equal 3 to the 4. Negative x equal 4, x equal negative 4. Again, take 8, 2 cube, 16 is a multiple of 2, 2 to the 4th. So I end up to have 2 cube to the x plus 2 equal 2 to the 4 to the x minus 3. I don't need this parenthesis right here. 2 times 3 x plus 2 equal 2 times 4 x minus 3. Same base. Therefore, I can equal my exponent. 3 times x plus 2 equal 4 times x minus 3. I'm going to multiply. 3x plus 6 equal 4x minus 12. I'm subtracting, I am subtracting both sides by negative x, and I'm adding both sides by 12. Therefore, now on one side I got 18, and on the other side I got x equal 18. I will let you work out your problem, practice your problem. You must be able to manipulate this rule of exponent very quickly in order for you to be efficient on the exam and on the final. It's very simple, but you must know this rule, and it's not by solving the problem that you will remember this rule. Please take some time to remember the rule of exponent. Thank you, and I will see you in class.